family makes them emotional. The support of their members the support of their members makes them is generous. Their affection towards us is precious, and their devotion towards us is fabulous.
The strength of the Indian family can wash away tide, where all sadness goes away and hides, where obstacles give them the sides. Being a member of such a family is my pride. Thank you.
Like they have all said, culture bonds, it does not subtract. In promoting culture, creativity has its roots. Creativity shapes culture, and its impact is being seen in people's ideology. Another is how diverse cultures are able to express their creativeness and how creativity is influenced.
My name is Masi. I am from the eastern part of the country in Anambra State. My love for exploration and my craving for other countries has made me stop in South Korea as a way to promote unity and boost my self-value. This deep travel has created a rich and unique experience. I have been able to educate myself, appreciate the things I have, and value more the better sense of the world. Culture is no different. When we come across a culture slightly different from our own, just like South Korea, I, Masi, am forced to challenge my assumption about life. Thank you.
Like Mahatma Gandhi once said, the culture of a nation resides in the heart and soul of its people. It promotes joy and happiness. It connects us. It tolerates us. Let us remind ourselves today that we all should place culture as a priority. It is our heritage, and it expands our traditional creativity.
Culture, what a way of coping with the world by defining it in details, said Malcolm Bradbury. I hope you have enjoyed our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now next is the Eyo display. Eyo display by the group.
trendybeats.com.
Ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ kí bọ́ba bá dédé lé kí bọ́ba dégà. Ẹ̀yọ̀ bá wa. Ẹ̀yọ̀ o. Ẹ̀yọ̀ o. Ẹ̀yọ̀ o. Ẹ̀yọ̀ o. Ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ kí bọ́ba bá dédé lé kí bọ́ba dégà. Ẹ̀yọ̀ bá wa. Òrìṣà Adímú. Oníjẹmọ òrìṣà àgbèsódì abojú pa àbí ojú wò àbí ojú kan mọ̀nà kọ́ yẹ̀rìyẹ̀rì a ní aṣọ tó ìbò níjọ̀bù ẹkùn ọkọ̀ queen ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ kí bọ́ba. Ojú ẹ̀kú iná ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀kú òòrùn lè sí máa kojú ẹ̀kú láì ṣáwó tàtàrà.
More music at FujiNiger.com.
Ẹ̀yọ̀ o, ẹ̀yọ̀ o, ẹ̀yọ̀ o, ẹ̀yọ̀ o, ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ kí bàbá bá dé délé kí bàbá dé gbà. Olórìṣà ló ń lọ lóde ẹ̀gbọ́n ọjà èmi ọmọ wo ló ń ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ kí n bọ́ bàbá délé kí n bọ́ bàdékà ẹ̀yọ̀ bá. Adéyìnká ọba òye kan ọ̀dẹ́kún ilékún alára gbàyídá à ń lé bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ó lára wájú alára gbàyídá ọmọ ìrókò ńlàdó ọmọ ọ̀sán ìlàwẹ̀ ọmọ ikú wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ lóde ìlàdó wọn kì í fi ọkọ́rọ́ wọn kì í fi àdáró tí òró kò gbọ́dọ̀ kúrò níbẹ̀ èyí ni ọmọ ọba mẹ́tàlígà ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ kí n bọ́ bàbá délé kí n bọ́ bàdékà ẹ̀yọ̀ bá. Àwa mi lọ síjà o ìjà ọba dòtún mú àwa mi lọ síjà o ìjà ọba dé yìí mi ká káwa má má fẹ́fẹ́ bọ́ jíjí má má yá lónìí ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ o ẹ̀yọ̀ jẹ́ kí n bọ́ bàbá délé kí n bọ́ bàdékà ẹ̀yọ̀ bá. Ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó àfọ̀bàjẹ́ o Adéyìnká ò lọ́gbọ́dé fún ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó àfọ̀bàjẹ́ o Adéyìnká ò lọ́gbọ́dé fún. Ìlà àkọ́kọ́ Adúlélẹ̀ kejì ẹnu wọn wá lágbèdìde ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó àfọ̀bàjẹ́ Adéyìnká ọ̀làgbádé fún. Ó ṣe mí ti bálákà ó ṣe mí ti bólókò ara mi o ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó.
A parent, a TV personality. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we put our hands together for Mr. Segun Arinze?
All right. Good afternoon, distinguished parents. Good afternoon, staff. Good afternoon, students. How are you? Are you all fine? I can hear you. Make some noise. Thank you. Okay. It's an honor to be here. I've seen quite a number of things that interest me, and I just want to say that when we talk about cultural value, arts, and what have you, it starts from somewhere. It starts from somewhere, the home. I saw quite a number of students try to speak Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. It was such a successful disaster. Yeah, well, they're not to blame. You can't blame them. We blame us. We blame us. I'm not excluding myself from it. I'm also part of that problem. I mean, we grew up with our parents teaching us how to speak Yoruba, how to place value on greeting people. When you see elderly people, you go down on your foot and let's you a kabosa. You see the Iboba nekenemundoewo. You see the house someone nage kaya keke, koya keke. But these days, I mean, recently I saw some young students, not here, but out where we're working. I go, hi, hi. Eh? Wabi, Mara Nkosi, Amy, hi, hi. Do I look like your mate? I mean, even on my street where we walk, the students close up. I go, Sheikh Arinze, come here. I can't remember growing up. I know Uncle Olu Jacobs. I watched Uncle Olu Jacobs while he worked, and then I grew to that level of even working with him and the late Sam Loco. I can't remember seeing Uncle Olu Jacobs. I said, Olu Jacobs, you go down on your fours. Jimmy Sholanke, all of them. These days, hi. Particularly the young girls. Hi. I no blame on now. It's the elders that disrespected themselves. They say the day the Iroko tree falls is the day the baby ant shits on his head. Because most of us have actually misbehaved before these youngsters. We need to impact values on them. Language is something. I had to put a competition in my house. My son is in this school, actually. I had to put a competition down for them. I said, he that can speak Yoruba very well. My wife is Igbo. My mother is Igbo. You know? So, I put a competition. I said, if you can speak Yoruba very well within the next, no, not even very well, can speak Yoruba to a certain level, like learning the greetings, major words and all that, I'll give you 50,000 naira. He started a competition in the house. One was already thinking of how he was going to buy a notebook because his laptop, so he said, when I win this, I'm going to buy. And I liked that because it generated competition. So I think that for us as parents, we owe it. The teachers can do as much as they can. They have quite some time with them. But during the holidays, are the teachers with them? No, they're not. We take our children abroad. We go flying all over the world. I saw something last. One of my colleagues, Yomi, traveled, went to Canada. And I saw he sent a video out of how Indians were teaching our children in Canada how to speak Yoruba. I found it quite, did anybody see it there? I found it quite embarrassing. Indians, we have not even learned Namaste. They begin to teach us Bao Nishewa, Kilo Nshele. It becomes embarrassing for us as parents. So what we need to do is teach our children. These teachers are not always there with them. They will go on holiday time. Let's focus on teaching them how to speak language. Let's focus on teaching them our cultural values, the things that belong to us. How many of them know where Obunike is or know where Olumorok is? There was one book I read when I was growing up. I don't know anybody who is at my level now, at my age, about a trip around Nigeria. The family, they carried all their cooking utensils, take everything with them on that trip. Every state they got to, there was one major thing. And I found myself doing that because as an actor, I've traveled widely around this country to go and shoot movies. And I've seen things. I've seen major tourist attractions, major things from state to state. Why can't we just tell myself, no, we're not going to London this year. We're not going. We're not going to the US. Let's go around Nigeria. It doesn't cost you anything. Let's go around. The kids will even find it very interesting. Let's go around Nigeria. You take them to Olumorok, you go to Obudu. I know there's insecurity, we agree. But you know the pitching at all, not bad. Let's even make an effort to say, let's take these kids out. You go to Riam, you go to Plateau State, you go to Ferinrua. I was in Ferinrua shooting Dagon, which later changed to Blood of Jesus. The water was pure white. You could see the sand. No matter what you did in that water, it was never dirty. It was never dirty. It was just white like that. That's why they call it Ferinrua, means white water. Or is it the Ikogoshi warm spring that has a line, it has a warm and a cold one? If you take the cold one and put it into it, it spits it back. Or is it the Ebunike cave? You go, one of us was shooting in Ebunike cave. One of our lead actresses started seeing her circle. She got there. We were shooting for days. She got to the date she started her circle. She was going to enter. It couldn't enter. She couldn't enter. It was stopped. We started asking what was the problem. They asked, are you seeing your circle? She said, yes. They said, go. They had to shut down, shoot for 5 days to get herself ready to come back. A lot of mysteries, a lot of things for us to teach our children in this country. A lot. Or is it in Calabar? You go to the Obudu Ranch. So many things that I think that we as parents need to start focusing on. Helping our kids to understand language, our cultural values, and what it means to be a Nigerian. Because you don't know where they're going to be tomorrow. It might become a prerequisite. So I urge us, please. I don't want to speak too much grammar, too much Turanchi. I saw a lot of mummies here dancing, rocking. I'm talking to you, mummies. I saw people rocking and dancing. Please, at home, learn. to teach them how to speak language. You might not get it 100% like, but with time, it happens. Just make them not speak English for a while. Greet me in my language. Teach them how to greet in language. My wife ensures that. She makes sure that they speak Uguta, Igbo. I have also started learning to do it. I speak the 3 major languages, including Anekan's language, a bit of Anekan's. Ufanado there. So you see, you need to. We just need to. Please, I beg all of us as parents, let's take it as a challenge. So that by the next time we're coming here for another cultural day, our kids will not be speaking, wow. We don't need that. Okay. No. It has to to the roots. Omenala. To Nagesheko.
Yeah, we're now good. Agwala Masahanu. Madalla. Thank you very much, Mr. Shegwa Rize. That was a very powerful one. And then we're going straight to your 7th presentation. Your 7th presentation is an exposition on dance poem recitation. Are we ready? The next 5 minutes. Wazobia dance, right?
Good day, everyone. We are from the class of Year 7. And our presentation today is on Chinua Achebe, a literary alumni and cultural advocate.
Chinua Achebe, born on November 16, 1930 in Ogidi, Nigeria, was a distinguished Nigerian writer, critic, and advocate for African literature and culture. Achebe is widely regarded as one of Africa's most influential and celebrated authors, recognized for his seminal novel Things Fall Apart. This 10-paper presentation aims to delve into Achebe's life, works, and significant contribution to African literature and culture reclamation.
Biography, early life and education. This is an overview of Chinua Achebe's upbringing in Nigeria. With the influence of Igbo culture and traditional storytelling on his early life, his educational background, and his introduction to Western literature, paired with the influence of Nigerian history and politics, his literary and academic career, his role in forming the Mbari Writers and Artists Club, and his teaching career and involvement with academics, his literary works, Things Fall Apart, 1958.
Plot summary and key themes. Novel's portrayal of pre-colonial African society. Impact of Things Fall Apart on African literature and post-colonial discourse. B. Other major novels. No Longer at Ease, 1960, and its examinations of